Hi everyone, Steve D here again. Now I'm up to mudding up this tank, and I thought I'd just show you my technique and the ingredients and how easy it is to get this type of effect. So I flip it around and get a nice clean side, and we'll mud this mofo up. Alrighty, so what I use is tacky craft glue. It's white but it dries clear. Various pigments. This one's Vallejo Natural Umber. This one's burnt umber. Obviously mix it in, gives different effects. Some paints to mix in with the glue. This one is burnt umber, Vallejo Air. Tamiya, what's this colour here? Flat Earth. Now this is up to you guys. I just mixed these in and it turned out pretty good. Probably one of the most important ingredients, natural earth. Just go grab this cool cat from the garden, and I don't mind about all the clumps and different thicknesses and boulders and whatnot. Doesn't really matter. This is natural. The tank's going to go through all this stuff if it was real life, and I think this stuff scales pretty well for 1/16. For you 135 guys, you might want to run this through a sifter, push it through so it's a bit finer. But yeah. So I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so the main ingredient, craft glue. Just there's no science to it, no measurements. I kind of make two piles, and just so the different colour modulation on it. I don't know if it's called modulation for dirt, but different colour of dirt. So kind of mix in the burnt umber for that one. Just like I said, no science, no quantities. Flat earth for that cool cat. A few pigments of each. This just kind of gives it texture along with the dirt, but also colour. You guys might be thinking, oh, just chucking everything in there, but honestly guys, this is how it's worked for me, and I've got good results like this. The good thing about the glue, it dries clear obviously, but also it's kind of tacky, so it's got a bit of give, especially for us 1/16 RC tankers. That's awesome, because they do take a bit of a pounding every now and then. So all you do is you mix it up, grab your dirt, and this here is to give it the chunky, gloopy, hard set texture you might see on the side of a tank. And through my tests and stuff, I think it looks pretty realistic. On my Tiger 1, I think it looked pretty good. So just mix it around, until you're happy with the texture and consistency. And it's not, you're not baking a cake here, so it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to go to the kitchen and steal your wife's mixer just to get it together. But so this is the burnt umber main mix, and this is the matte earth, I think it was, or flat earth. Do the same with this one, and then I'll show you how you put it on the tank. Okay. So obviously I think tanks all should be muddy, but it's not coming out of a factory, but that's my opinion. So I just like to go to town. And all you do is you just start applying it liberally wherever you want. Obviously on the underside of these tanks they're going to get pretty dirty, and I don't think the crew cares for the underside of the tank. It might look a bit red on the camera here, but believe me guys, it's coming out a nice kind of brown colour. So sorry about the shadows, but I've had several guys on the forums and Facebook and stuff ask me how I do this, so I just thought, you know what, better than pictures, gotta love video. So I don't know if you can see it on camera, but see how it kind of gives you that thick, muddy texture that we're all after here. You can just be random with the application. Look at that. Look at that juicy bit. You know, like that'll just be stuck there and it's not going to be perfect. Look at that nice chunk, see? Yeah, like I said, this glue will dry that and stick it on the tank. So you don't have to worry about that falling off. But if it does, oh well, there's heaps of other ones there to take its place. But you guys might be laughing at me and just thinking, oh well, look at this guy just sticking everything on. Doesn't care. But to be honest, I think it looks pretty realistic. Look at that. And obviously what you do every now and then, you just grab your other colour, your flat earth or whatever colour you used, and apply it over it and stuff like that. Or what I do sometime as well is I get some just some bits of dirt, just sprinkle it on top, just to kind of break up the colour, so it's not just one browny red colour. Just sprinkle in. You can just use pigments and stuff as well on top. I could even use the ones I had to mix in with this as well. But what I do, I'll keep going along, and I'm taking the camera off the tripod just so bear with me if it's a bit wobbly, but this is the type of effect you can get. Look at that gloopiness, especially at the front there where it might be digging in straight away head first into some mud. Try to grab this tank, it's pretty heavy. Like that, looks pretty cool. So it's a pretty cool effect. You can achieve some pretty realistic results, as long as you just be random and don't, you know, just dab one colour on. It's pretty cool, though. And when it comes to the wheels, I just took them off, just makes it so much easier. I just don't want to fully coat them. But what I do is I get a bit of, make sure some of that white glue's there. Look at that, get a nice chunk in the corner like it's been sitting in there. Look at that. And then once there's a fair bit of white glue there, I'll just get some fresh dirt and I'll just tap it in there. The main thing is just the texture, and it's different colours, not just one solid colour of just, I don't know if you can see in this light, but hello, see what I mean? So they're looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Hope you guys find this tutorial useful. It's cheap, effective, and most importantly, looks awesome. So here's the final result. Like I said, you can get it nice and chunky, and depends on how thick you want it. Yeah. But there we go. I'm pretty happy with it. So I hope you guys found this interesting, or at least maybe you learned something from it. But there you go. My mud weathering trick or tutorial.